once read a Chinese proverb and it said, "Teachers open the door, but you must enter by yourself." Hello everyone and welcome to another instructional video for TLE dressmaking. And for this week's lesson, we are going to discuss about the principles of design. Principles of design. Principles of design are concepts used to organize or arrange structural elements of design. Principles of designs are used to express the content or message of a design. Now, in this activity, I want you to try to identify which of the four principles are used to the following designs. I will give you enough time to decide for your answer.
Knocked on my door. You've been on my mind for a minute, but now no more. You've been on my mind.
First principle of design is called balance. According to this principle, the visual weight of a design needs to have a balance. Balance can be size, shape, or even contrast. It can be achieved in different ways. It can be symmetrically or the formal balance, asymmetrically or the informal balance, and proportion. With the example of designs below, I want you to differentiate symmetrically, asymmetrically, and proportion. I will give you enough time to give your answers. Now, let us check if you guess it right. Symmetrically or the formal balance can be described as having equal weight or both sides as if they are placed in a seesaw. Symmetrically is shown in the following designs of dresses. On the other hand, asymmetrically or the informal balance is when the structure, decoration, and accessories are in different sides from the center of the design. In this design, attraction in both sides is created by using different accessories. In the design below, it can be seen in two ways. Number 1, it can be a butterfly as the main design and the flowers as the accessory. Or number 2, it can be a flowers as the main design and the butterfly as the accessory. Asymmetrical balance is shown in the following designs of dresses. Meanwhile, proportion is the placing relationship of all parts of the object with one another. Proportion refers to the relative and the various elements in a design. The issue is the relationship between objects or parts of a whole. In the design below, it wants to show that the fish under the sea is too big. To make it obvious, the designer makes the fisherman too small. Proportion is shown in the following designs of dresses. The second principle of design is called emphasis. It refers by showing one pleasing part of the design that is more interesting than any other. This is the emphasis or center of interest. Adding emphasis to an object creates a focal point, which grabs the audience's attention. It is where you want the viewer to look first. Emphasis is shown in the following designs of dresses. The third principle of design is called rhythm. Rhythm are smooth movement repeated again and again. Rhythm is an important principle of design. It is created by repeated use of the design. If there is rhythm in a design, the eye would move easily from one part to the other. The regular repetition of designs produce the look and feel of movement. Rhythm can be created in three ways. It can be repetition, radiation, or gradation. Now in this activity, I want you to try to differentiate repetition, radiation, and gradation. I will give you enough time to give your answer.
Waking up now, wondering where I've been. Me by your side.
The principle of repetition simply means the reusing of the same or similar elements throughout your design. Repetition or certain elements in a design will bring clear sense of unity, consistency, and cohesiveness. Repetition is the use of similar or connected pictorial elements. For example, similar shapes, colors, or lines that are used more than once. Repetition can be seen in the following designs of dresses.
But now no more. You've been on my mind for a minute. But now
Radiation creates a feeling of movement in different directions. It can be created by radiated lines that easily gathers eyes to move from one part to the next design. Radiation can be seen in the following designs of dresses.
waking up now, wondering where I've been. Me by your side.
Gradation can be created by gradual change of lines, shape, or shade of the color. This implies a gradual increase or decrease of similar design elements. Color can go from light to dark or dark to light. Lines may range from thick to thin, and shapes may range from small to large. The gradual change provides unity while giving a feeling of movement. Gradation can be seen in the following designs of dresses.
For a minute, but now no more. You've been on my mind.
The fourth principle of design is called harmony. It means a relationship of different portions of a design. It should be achieved through judicious use of color, shape, and texture to give a feeling of oneness. To bring about unity, you can use adjacent colors or similar shapes, usually all harmony and no contrast. Harmony can be seen from the different designs of dresses.
Wondering where I've been. Me by your side.
Did you know that two or more principles can be seen in one design? Let's try this one. Can you try to identify what are the principles of designs used in the given gown below? I will give you enough time to think of your answer.
Sunrise, drinking my own wine. Carefully, the old memories knocked on my door. You've been on my mind for a minute.
Now, let us check your answer. The design below used number 1, balance, specifically the asymmetrical or informal balance. If you're going to divide it into half, both sides are different. Number 2, emphasis. The moment you see the design, the first part that you will notice are the design of flowers. Its size and color make it stand out on the design. Number 3, rhythm, specifically repetition and gradation. The flowers are in repetition. It also shows gradation. It is shown into the sizes of the flowers. Sizes of flowers may show distance or maturity stage of the flowers. And number 4, harmony. It used silver to emphasize the blue color, and the gold color of the flowers make it outstanding even in dark blue shades as its background.
For a minute, but now no more.
And that's it for this week's lesson. You may now proceed to your worksheet and weekly home learning plan for the complete details of your learning task. Please don't hesitate to contact your subject teacher for any questions and clarification. Again, this is your teacher Michelle, and see you again next week for another fun and exciting way of learning PLE in new normal.